Hello, this is Bev, colourful. Good morning, or wherever you are in the world. It might be afternoon or evening. Yeah, I just thought I would do some videos because I'm currently not able to go to work due to this coronavirus thing. So it's kind of like a lockdown kind of thing. We're under not to leave the house unless it's necessary, sort of thing. Blah blah blah. So I thought, well, I'll just do an update video just now, show the latest things that have arrived, and I don't know. I think I'll maybe just curtail ordering online stuff for a bit. You know, obviously you can still do that, but you know, just to limit delivery guys. I mean, they've got more important things to deliver at the moment to people instead of records, I guess, depending on how you look at it. But so anyway, I'll probably, as I've got a bit of time for the moment, I've got a few other video ideas in mind, and I'll probably join in on other people's threads and stuff like that, and just keep ourselves talking about music and sharing the love of that kind of thing. Music, CDs, records, blah blah blah. And I just hope you're all well, and if you all just, you know, stay as safe as you can. So let's get on with it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 new records and a CD. Now I just wonder, shall I start with the CD or shall I leave that till the last? Probably start with it, because by the time I get to I'll have forgotten about it. So I'm just going to show the CD first. This is a band who I heard about. Now I can't remember where I first heard of them. It might have been Renee across in Spain, but I'm not 100% sure if it was him or someone else. And then Steve at Headbanging Zulu UK, he mentioned them recently as well. It reminded me that this was another band on my list to check out. So I picked up one of their albums from their catalogue. They do have quite a few albums, been around a while. This is 2009, this release, so it's Brainstorm, and it's Memorial Roots is the name of the album, and it's one of these digipacks where it's kind of matte with the embossed glossy parts on it. It has a limited edition bonus tracks, 2 limited edition bonus tracks apparently on this. But yeah, they're a German band. They're kind of traditional heavy metal style. Very enjoyable. I quite like what I've heard of them so far, so this is another band that I'm checking out. So it's my first album from them. The hype sticker on there has their tour dates as well for 2009, so it is an original. I think it's been reissued as well already, this one. I say already, I mean 2009 was 11 years ago now. So, and you probably won't be able to make out the track listing too clearly from that. It's never quite very well focused, but yeah, interesting stuff. Very worth checking out. Great solid German metal, you know. And that is the inside, the disc there, and obviously they have a booklet as well. Your usual kind of stuff. On the back you've got kind of credits and stuff like that. Inside, I mean, you've got more thank yous and stuff on the back here, but you've also got band picture, of course, as well, and the lyrics, of course, which are there. Sorry for the glare. So yeah, it came with a merch sheet from AFM at the time as well. What was on here at this time? 2009, you had the UDO's Dominator, Mob Rules, Radical Peace, Ram. Don't know what the name of that album is, but it's the white cover. Cloudy will know, and Darcy, you might have that one. I know you've picked up a bunch of Ram lately. So yes, and I quite like that. It's a very good album. I do like one of the bonus tracks. I think at the moment that's one of my favourite. Seems to be perfect. I really enjoy that track. It's pretty cool. So that's Brainstorm. And on to the vinyl. Well, Friday was a big release day. Def Leppard releasing their first 2 albums and their early years box set. So, reissues, and yeah, I got these on Monday, they arrived. Now, I don't have the box set yet, because I was told not to buy it by somebody because someone else was sending me it as VCLT, so it's on its way to me, and I cannot wait. But so they reissued these 2 albums, the debut and the second, on Through the Night. Just like the original, you have the lyrics on this side and band on that side, and the On Through the Night comes on 180 gram blue translucent. Nice translucent blue, kind of a nighttime blue, I guess you could say, with the Vertigo spaceship label. So fantastic. You just know I was going to go for that. The inner's quite nice. It's not the stiffest card ever, but I think it's a bit stiffer than what the original one was. So fantastic. Had to get these. And High and Dry as well. A lot of people's favourite album for this band, because, you know, these albums were when the band was British heavy metal, you know. And again, that's the back cover, and the inner sleeve is just like the original. And High and Dry is on a translucent red, which is quite a nice red. And again, it's got the Vertigo spaceship logo, so absolutely wonderful. 2 great albums. You don't have these 2 albums in your collection, you need them. Unless you're Cloudy, that is. I'll let them off, but yeah. So, and then some other records I had bought just a couple of weeks ago, or coming in last week. I saw them, they were nicely priced on eBay. Sorry, on Amazon they were pretty decently priced. And I had been humming and hawing over this one for a while. It's it's one of the early albums I had, and possibly one of the first I ever got on cassette. This one I did have on cassette, and then I don't know what happened. The cassette must have went in the bucket or something years and years ago. I got the CD some years later, but again, it'd be the early 90s, I think. And I thought, I've never had this on vinyl, it'd be just nice to get it. So I picked up a copy of Belinda Carlisle's Heaven on Earth. Yep, this is not metal, obviously, as you know. It's a great album. I mean, I loved this back in the day. It was one of these when I was really getting into music properly. And obviously, this was the first concert I ever went to as well. My dad took me, and my cousin, and a friend. We'd be about 10 or 11. Edinburgh Playhouse. I do recall it, and I recall it as being absolutely wonderful. It was a great experience. but you know, my memories they're starting to fade because it was such a long time ago. But yeah, it was really good from what I remember. And so the inner is that, and the lyrics and thank yous on this side. This is the kind of, it's like, is it a 30th anniversary? Something like that. So this is a 2018 release, and the hype sticker, does it say 180 gram heavyweight translucent blue, featured in the top 40, blah blah blah. Now this is on Demon Records, and interestingly it says the Demon Music Group is a BBC Worldwide Studios company, so I've never had anything by Demon Records before until now. But I've played this and it sounds wonderful, and again just very similar to On Through the Night actually. Translucent blue, so and there is the inner centre rings. So as I say, I've never had this on vinyl before, so it was an absolute pleasure to get it on vinyl and just have a listen the other night. Great stuff, brings back a lot of memories from a happy time in my life. So the other three, that's the third album I've shown you, so is that right? Yeah, 6. I think it's 6 records, so the other 3 are all by the same band. And as I say, they were all quite a decent price on Amazon. And I was curious to sort of try these, because they're from a little bit later in the band's career. This band's been going for a long time, so so the first one I got was Saxon and The Inner Sanctum. Quite a dark cover there, but it's kind of, there is a sheen to it, but it's not super glossy. It's more of a matte feel actually, but it's not completely matte either, as in Belinda Carlisle's is more matte. So yeah, The Inner Sanctum. And this is also on Demon Records, the same record label that Belinda Carlisle. Now this one didn't have a hype sticker on it for some reason. I don't know if it was meant to, because the other 2 did have hype stickers on the shrink, which I've kept, but not this one. So I've listened to all these albums. This one is, it's definitely a bit of a darker sounding album. But it's good. I quite enjoy it. It's traditional heavy metal. And there is a bit of a difference between the later ones, these ones, and the ones I have from the 80s. I only have about, is it 3 or 4 for the 80s? Crusader, oh God, there's the Something Glory one, and Denim and Leather, and I've got Destiny and Innocence Is No Excuse. Now, but this is a little bit different sounding from those, and this is on, it's a kind of a, what did they describe it as? Oh, this is the one I don't have the inner for, but it's like a burgundy, I think, or a deep winey red. Yeah, and you can see there the Demon record label. 180 gram these are. But yeah, The Inner Sanctum, great album. I really enjoy this, and it's quite heavy sounding. I think I'm preferring these ones to the early 80s ones, but what I think I'm going to do is I've got about 80, I've got about 7 or 8 Saxon albums now since these ones came in this last week. So I think I'm going to do a listening thing, and I'm maybe going to do like a comparison, or not so much a ranking video, because if you know, I've not got enough of their catalogue to do that kind of thing, but just general comparison to see what prefer between them all, so I might do some kind of video later chatting about that. But yeah, Saxon's Inner Sanctum, excellent album to own. Demon Records pressing. Then the next one, Metalhead. Now this is a glossier cover, you can see the shine there. I love the name of this album, Metalhead. Again, it's on Demon Records, and this one, here's the hype sticker for that one. Metalhead, the 1999 album on 180 gram, gives the colour. Vinyl inner sleeve features the lyrics. So yeah, this obviously was, you know, the 90s. You're never going to get an original press very easily of that one, are you? So here's the inner with the band and lyrics. I can't decide which side I want to be at here. And again, I enjoy this album too, very traditional melodic metal. This is a solid blue, it's not the translucent. But again on the Demon record label. So really cool stuff. And so that is Metalhead. Yeah, really enjoy it. And the last one that I picked up is this one, and again the 1995 album on 180 gram coloured vinyl. Is again glossy cover, Dogs of War. So yeah, 1995, this is another repress on Demon. So I have to say Demon Records, they've done a nice job with their reissues here. It's the back cover with the track listing, if you're able to make any of that out. There is the inner with the lyrics and stuff, and credits and all that jazz. Again, 180 gram. This one's translucent orange. Isn't that pretty? So again, on Demon Records. Yeah, but they all sound really cool, and I quite like this album as well. This one, some of the songs have a little bit more of an 80s vibe about them, but not quite as full-on 80s as some of their 80s ones, but it's still got that. But there's just a nice hard crunch about the guitars on the songs here. But yeah, lots of melody and catchiness, good riffs and all that stuff. So yeah, there's another boost of 3 Saxons to my collection, so I'm really chuffed about those. So that's what's new and coming recently. There is the 2 hype stickers. As I say, I don't know why the other one didn't have it, but whatever, it was sealed as well. So yeah, and as I say, Heaven on Earth, this is also Demon Records. But there you go, so that's my latest update, and as I say, I'll be seeing you around with some other videos, and take care everyone, and we'll speak to you later. Bye now.